Hi, and welcome to the Roxxy Hayes podcast. I'm Roxxy Hayes, your host, and this is the podcast where I get to dive deep into all the things I'm curious about, whether it's nerd culture, pop culture, relationships, or just a wonderfully weird and interesting world around us. Some episodes will be totally off the cuff, and sometimes we'll have special episodes where I revive my old shows like Bedtime Bitchin', Anti-Meridian, and Tell Me a Story. But no matter what, it's always going to be a fun, unpredictable ride. So sit back and let's get into it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Roxxy Hayes podcast, where we talk about all things nerdy, chaotic, and ridiculously fun. And today we're diving into the wild world of comedy. From writing jokes that kill to performing on stage and surviving the occasional bomb, we're covering it all. Plus, we'll talk about the comedy movies that inspire us to keep laughing. So joining me today is someone who knows comedy inside and out, stand-up comedian, writer, and star of his own comedy special. Give it up for Theodore M.E. Taylor. I don't have sound effects. I always have to let people know.
You sound fake as fuck.
Hey!
You sound...
That was real!
You sound fake as fuck.
How?
I don't know. Are we live? Are we talking?
You'll never be live, but yes,
okay.
I would never. But yes,
I'm
recording.
I just want everybody to know it took us a while to get on this. We're going to sit here and act like we just started this shit. No, it took us a while.
They didn't need to know.
23 different links to get on this thing.
No, Theo old and his old ass don't know how to use new technology.
I didn't say I wasn't. So, ergo, if I'm old, then you should make this as easy as possible. We should make this very easy.
This could have just been so smood. They didn't need to know.
No, it couldn't have. Because you sent me a link, then I got to go to a place where I got to go to Chrome. Who the fuck out here using Chrome?
Everybody. Chrome is the best. You know what? I'm not finna argue with you right now.
I am a Netscape user.
Oh, my God. You on a computer.
Yeah, shit. I Yahoo browse like a motherfucker out here.
He's so old, guys. All right, so thanks for that. It was so smooth. So before we get into
hey guys, this is what you know. He's giving a podcast. Shut up.
You hate that I set it up nicely for you?
Yeah, I hate that you act like we didn't spend 23 hours just sitting there trying to figure out how to do it.
So just so y'all know, Theo is mad that I was professional. Y'all understanding? Okay, as long as we get it. So, asshole, what was the first joke that you ever wrote that made you think like, okay, I'm funny?
Oh, I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Y'all don't even know stand-up.
25 years now. I started in the year 2000. Yeah, I'm old. See, listen, guys.
Well, how old were you when you started? Let's do some math.
You and Kazim joke about how but I've been here for a while, and like it's just yeah. So, well, yeah. There's certain shit. When I started, we weren't supposed to be on the internet. It was 2000. It was the year 2000. And these old heads were just like, don't put your shit on the internet. And now, fucking 2025, apparently that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yes.
And yeah, and like, I mean, don't do it. Somebody's gonna take your shit. Shut up, old head. And shut the fuck up. Oh God. All the rules these assholes taught me, throw that shit out the window. But what I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Like, I've always been a funny person. So it's like, I mean, when I bombed the first time I did it. Somebody told me to come in the next time. I don't know. I really don't know. Damn, what was the first joke?
Or do you have like a performance where you were like, I'm a comedian?
No. It's been one of those things where it's like, I remember the first time I got paid $60.
Talk about that. What was that?
The motherfuckers, they were like, dude, okay, so we were up there doing our shit, right? And like, it was like, hey man, I got you. I was like, what do you mean you got me? What you got? And he goes, and they gave me $60. And my boy Keith Manning I was excited because I was poor. I still am, but very, very poor. More poor. Poorer, I guess.
Poorer.
And the dude gave me $60 and I started dancing. And my boy Keith looked at me. He's
what?
Like,
you
yeah,
started
man.
dancing.
It was $60 I wasn't going to have before, and now I have $60.
Theo, please. Where was it at? Do you remember?
Oh, no, it was someplace in Houston. It was like some like fucking off the wall. A place that I will never be in again in my fucking life. And like I remember getting that hot 60 and fucking be like, God damn it, nigga gonna eat today. You know what I'm saying? Just very excited. And I got it. I stretched it. I got some Totino's pizza. It was good. It was a good time. And,
so you remember the meal,
that
not
was like
the
the
joke?
first time where it was like, oh shit. Yeah. This is possible.
Feels good.
We can get like I was up there telling fucking dick jokes and I got $60 for it. I remember that part. I don't know. There was never a time where it was like, I am a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Never quite happened.
I do this.
Look at me. It was just one of those things where it was like, okay, I've outlasted a lot of the motherfuckers that I started with.
That's all. I feel like that's honestly the moment for real. Like when you look up and everybody that started around the same time you started is gone.
Pretty much done with.
Oh.
Okay.
It's
not I do this. It's more, I'm still doing this?
Question mark? Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, it's mostly like all the people that you used to fuck with either doing some other rendition of this or like don't do the shit no more. And I love when motherfuckers come up to me who don't do it no more. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, I thought you meant like just to see him and say hi. You're like, get out of here.
Yeah, get out of this.
You're not part of this anymore.
Wow, you have an opinion on something you don't do? Fucking A.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny. So you killed the first night. Oh no, you bombed the first night.
I bombed dick. It was horrible.
Where you remember?
It was at the last stop, and I went up there. My boy told me to go, but it felt good. But if this girl didn't tell me to come back, I would have never came back.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah, that's a lot. So I did really good my first time, but I didn't. I read off a piece of paper, and it was at Little J's off of Washington in Houston.
Okay.
And Sam Damaris was hosting. I remember that. And
they used to call me Little Sam Damaris.
You got Little Sam Damaris energy.
Suck my dick.
Oh, you do. You do. Sam was one of the only people that was nice to me in the beginning. So
yeah, he was great to me too.
He's one of the few, like, comedians are assholes.
Yeah, man. Especially
when you first start. So yeah, I mean Theo's mean, but no, Theo was nice to me too. Like, it's so interesting. I never had, and we can actually, no, we'll get into it now. I didn't have too many issues with people, but like people would try to bully me when I first started. It was the weirdest thing. I still don't understand what that is. But like, yeah, people like they try to make you quit, but like they would try to bully me like I wasn't grown. And I would just be like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not playing that shit. But I went up, I had written all my jokes down on a piece of paper. I invited a lot of people. I had legit like 20 or 30 people in there. And, you know, everybody's like, yeah, you did great. And I was so nervous. And I went outside and Sam was out there smoking. And he was like, most people don't even get through their first set. He was just like, just go up again. And so then I went up at Warehouse Live and it was terrible. I brought 2 of my friends. I ate shit. Nobody was laughing. I've told this joke. I've told this like 70 times, but somebody from the backyard.
I love when you bring your friends and then you bomb.
And you eat shit. It's the most embarrassing. And we all had rolled together, so that was.
Man, I fucking every time
I hate
see it. When I'm in a club and I see
it hurt.
And they got their friends. I pray that comedian bombs. I pray whoever.
You guys can tell we have different ideologies on.
Well, like no, what is a new guy? What is a new guy?
Theo was a meanie.
Man, this ain't the time. This ain't the time yet.
It really ain't. Well, I found out.
And they just eat shit. You're like, fantastic. And if they come back, then they come back.
Theo's a meanie. But yeah, no.
Here's the thing. People who I started with was me. Them motherfuckers was dickheads.
What would they do?
The old heads I started with, they were straight assholes. And that's what they did. And the thing is, the amount of dickheadedness has dissipated.
Yeah.
Alliteration. And but there's not as many dicks as there used to be, man. Oh my God. Motherfuckers used to we used to go in the corner and make fun of comedians in the showroom. And now that's frowned upon. And
that's mean. Like, why were y'all doing that?
Because it was funny. Honestly, it was just funny. There's nothing. Oh man, especially if the comedian was good and they were bombing. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna lie. When somebody good is bombing, it is funny. But it also just lets you know, like, hey, we all be bombing.
Bombing is bombing. I haven't done it in a while.
Bombing is bombing. I'll be so scared. I think we get to the point where it's just like I know I'm not gonna bomb, but this just isn't gonna be as great as it is. But you still bombing is always on the horizon.
Patrice, you get to show what you allow yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm very funny. Just sit and listen to the jokes. Either you're dumb, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not trying to be like, it's like, okay, and it sounds arrogant as fuck, but I'm not trying to be arrogant. And it's not like either you're like, or you don't want to hear the shit that I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. That's totally fine. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm a lot of people's cup of tea, not everyone.
I don't want this to sound arrogant. Everyone loves me. So if you
No. Most people love me. There are people who hate my fucking guts. There's a small but mighty group that hate my guts, and I understand that. I get it. I get it. I totally get it.
People hate my guts too. I understand.
Hey, do what you must.
You still gotta do your shit.
Like, just don't impede my way. That's all it is. I'm just trying to make it like you trying to make it. Just like, don't impede my way. And I'm a dickhead, but I'm fair. I'm very fair.
I'm fair.
Yeah. I wouldn't say nice. I'm fair.
No, you're not nice at all. But if you're a good person, you're a hoot. I enjoy being around you. Nice? No, nice, not at all. But good time. If somebody's like, explain Theo, he's a good time. He's gonna be honest too. So that's when you're like, oh, I like that joke. That joke is great because when you don't like it,
I also tell you.
I hate that joke. All right, well, what do you think?
But if they laugh, that's the whole thing. Bottom line, if they laughing, that ain't who am I to say?
It's like I just don't like the joke, but they like it, so there we go.
Yeah. If I shake your fucking resolved, you need to get something different.
Well, this is not for you.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take anything I say to heart. I'm wrong a lot.
So we're gonna kind of get into some of the art of comedy writing. So, like, how do you write a joke? Like what's your process? Everybody has a different process. I want to hear Theo's process.
I write bits, and I don't write like good people who write sets, and I just write bits. It's constantly a back and forth. I'll take shit seriously. You know what I'm saying? So I'm constantly writing, you know? I don't sit down and write. It's really, I'm ADHD in a way, you know what I'm saying? I don't, undiagnosed.
For sure.
But, yeah. I can't sit down and be like, this is the ha-ha. You know what I'm saying? And like, so I come up with a concept, and I'm saying it a lot. I'm like, damn it, that got legs. That shit got legs. It got legs. And I go out, and I start saying bits of it. And I never really bring shit out until like I'm like 60, 70%. You know, that means there's a structure to this fucking joke. There's a place where I'm going with it. And then now I'm just trying to work out the kinks. You know what I'm saying? So like bring that shit out around 70%. That's good. So you can like, you know, there's a beginning and there's an end to that shit almost, you know? And you just keep doing on tape. Repetition, it's called a routine for a reason, man. Repetition is the best way to fucking do it. So I go up and I never write things down. I don't write things down. I know the name of the bit. And
you don't write it down at all?
Nah.
How do you do that? Because I cannot not write it down.
Hey, man, it's the only thing I remember. I don't remember names. I don't remember things that I have to do. I forgot this was going on.
That's crazy.
That's all I got to email that.
Yeah. That's why I send calendars. That's why I send calendar invites. Yeah. I know comedians don't write shit down.
I don't remember. There's so many things I just put to the wayside. Don't even really know my shoe size, to be honest with you.
What? How are you living?
I got a wife for that.
That's crazy.
So my bits are just basically the things I write things in like a melody. So like, you know me, you've seen my shit. It's all sing song.
Okay. You're very rhythmic.
Yeah. There's a rhythm, there's a melody. So I can remember songs. I can remember things that I sing, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there I go, Jesus.
What? It just fell.
Yeah, I hit the chord.
It was how it fell. Like it looked like some Blair Witch shit. That shit was hilarious to me. Like one of the comics you was talking shit about, like ran in your room. I was just so sudden, like the fuck. Oh, who jokes suck? Bow!
I just write rhythmically and things. So if I can remember the melody and I can remember the rhythm of it, I can remember the joke. So it's easy. So, but like everything, like it's a bit. I wrote it. You know? So I don't really write things down, and I have a lot of material because I've been doing it for a long time. So I write bit to bit, and if you see me do a set and it all looks like it goes together, it doesn't. I just string things along.
You just put it together because you
put that shit together, and you go, "Oh, he's clever." I'm not.
I'm not. So how do you know when a joke is done? Like for you, when is a joke done?
When there's a point to it. When you write, you go and you saying things like that's why you bring it 70% out, where it's like, what am I getting to? It's I was telling this, it's like, why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? Why am I writing this? How is it funny? You know? Mm-hmm. And like if you answer those questions, like, you know, God, I'm trying. What am I saying? And then like, I don't know how you convey the shit. I guess, you know, like I mean, that's it. And what am I saying? What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? That's basically it. And if you say what you're trying to say, if you get over the point across to what you're trying to say, then it's done. Like you can keep adding shit to it, but things get convoluted, you know? You know, you can keep putting things, you can try to stretch as much funny into it. I was talking to a boy who was an actor and he was trying to play a comedian, and I was trying to explain this. It's like you can keep putting in jokes because you're funny, you know? You can stretch this shit out, you can milk this fucking cow. But eventually the point you're trying to make gets tossed away, you know? So basically, when you get to your point, shut the fuck up.
So you're not a comedian who drags a joke along.
I can, but you allow me to have. Okay, so like if it's a spontaneous thing, no. No, it ends.
Yeah.
This is a performance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like. I mean, you can do callbacks and everything. I don't milk. So if it's like a thing that I'm trying to like, you know, like if I'm hosting something and it's some like a spontaneous thing or whatever, which I don't go off the cuff that much. I don't.
Yeah.
I can, but you didn't fucking come in to come see me, and you're paying me money, and I'm out here winging it. And
you're like, I came to tell jokes.
So like, you give me enough
time. You have a point. It needs to end,
and the shit got to end. This shit got to end.
I'm just up there talking.
I talk with a guy who goes on and on, and he loves it. He loves this shit. And he goes on and on and on, and he loves it. Eventually, this shit got to end. I mean, I don't live in this club.
People got to go home.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go home. I don't live here, guys. So, like, yeah. So, like, that's the whole thing where you write a bit. You get your closer bit. You get your, you know what I'm saying? You get the ones that are fucking, make sure you can, like, I mean, you got your opening bits, whatever, but make sure, like, every single bit you do after that, you getting strong with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So, like,
every joke a closer.
Yeah. So you get the fuck. It's one of those things where you're writing bits. When you write, like, I write stuff and I write bit by bit. I don't write, okay, and this will be my closer, and this will be my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put a thing together right before the thing. I'll open my phone book. My phone book. God damn it.
Damn you.
And I go to my notes or whatever and see all my bits listed and shit like that and all the things where I got them at. And just start writing it down. And I go, okay, this will take me about, 45. This will take me an hour. All right, cool. We're good. And I go up there and start talking.
I like that. It's just how you say stuff.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with hecklers?
I mean,
yeah.
I come from theater. I'm a theater fucking kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you shut the fuck up during the fucking.
You know what's so funny? Yes. That's why we get along. It's the theater kid. Not that I don't get hecklers, because we all get hecklers. We all get people talking. But I think we both have the same thing where, like, we're so fucking loud that you can't heckle me.
You can't.
Nobody's going to hear you.
I'm already louder than you now I have a public announcement system in front of me.
You're not going to out loud me. And also, you're not going to get more attention.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will go a little back and forth, but if it's conversation, because sometimes hecklers aren't trying to heckle.
Yeah.
People don't know how to act during a performance. Like you said, you ain't never been nowhere. So you're talking.
Yeah. This is my first comedy show. I thought I was helping. You weren't.
No, you're not. I had, I don't want to do crowd work with you, and you're drunk. How are you helping? But yeah, sometimes I don't think you necessarily have to be an ass to them, but I will be an ass. Like I will be mean to you. Because now you're ruining my shit.
And I'm just trying to go in. It's like, okay, now you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And sometimes that's all you gotta say. Like some people will.
You know what I'm saying? Or like when I finish the bit, I'm done with it. I go, hey man, what's going on over here?
What's up?
Yeah. Hey man, I just want you to know there's lights in front of me. The people are staring at me. You're not helping. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw out of it. It's like it's like Patricia Mills. How dare you? Let this motherfucker ruin y'all's night.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not gonna.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to destroy this. Because listen, I got you. I got you. Just trust me. If you don't like me, shut the fuck up. It's over. It's going to be over in like an hour.
I'll be done. You can leave. I would just be like, hey, man. You can leave if you don't like it. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to be. I'd rather you leave.
Get up and leave. You're part of the sum.
Yeah, that's okay.
You're part of the sum that hate me. I
remember somebody I had did a show, and yeah, this dude didn't like my jokes, was calling me racist, called me a black bitch, and I was gonna beat his ass and shit. And afterwards, people were like, "Oh, that's not how you handle it." Oh, because I told him to leave. I was like, "Hey, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm literally getting paid either way." And they were like, "Oh, you shouldn't say that. You're making the audience feel bad." How? They're the ones that paid.
Hey, it made me feel bad.
Yeah, like you're calling me a black bitch, but I'm supposed to still be like, "Hey, guys, no."
I feel bad.
No, I'm not giving him a joke.
It's my job to make motherfuckers feel
I'm at
happy.
Work.
And then he made me feel bad. How am I supposed to give this joy to these motherfuckers if this motherfucker's making me feel bad?
Yeah, get him out of here.
What are we doing here, buddy?
You making the audience I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm hurt. You ain't the only hurt feelings in here.
We all know let's all be hurt.
Exactly. So, you give me everybody in this room gonna feel the way I feel.
What was like your best set, or like not even, I don't know, because it's always, you like different stuff for different reasons, but what's a set that you think about often, or like what's a moment that you think about often when you think about like just your comedy career as a whole?
Oh.
Theo, please.
I don't know.
Theo gets on my nerves. Theo, you know what this podcast is?
What is it?
I just realized what this is. So now that we're doing behind the curtains, lifting the curtains like you did earlier. Theo is old, y'all. And because Theo is old, Theo don't be doing no internet nothing. Okay? Theo don't do no promo. Theo don't do no interviews. He don't do no podcast. So I feel like this is the perfect podcast for him to start getting into podcasting, because these are questions that you need to be able.
I mean, listen, it's just been done. Like, you've been doing it for a bit. Like, and there's all these. There's not a time that I think of often.
Yeah. It's just funny. It's just
the first time I started putting those on stage. I guess
there we go. Yeah, you have moments, Theo. Like, you're not just, I didn't just pull you out of a sewer. Like you.
I started doing that because I realized I could start telling dick jokes.
How?
Because people think when you dress up that you're not dirty.
What?
I realized, like, people think when you put something nice on, everybody's like, "Oh, well, they'll take a lot more from you."
They will take more shit if you look good.
Yeah, so you just go up there, dress nice, and then they'll just take a lot of shit.
Because you do be talking to people crazy, but the bow tie offsets it.
Mm-hmm.
I will agree with that. I heard you talking to people crazy, and they're like,
because you think I'm a nice guy, but I'm not.
So he's teaching.
So it's like,
tricking people.
Okay, I mean, he's right, but why did he?
Why you call me an ugly bitch?
But why did he say it like that?
I'm so snazzy.
I'll tell you something. I'll say. Oh man, I've said some horrible shit to people.
Like what?
This is one time. This is very funny. We were in Bryan, Texas.
Yep.
Bryan, Texas. And we're sitting there, and a gentleman, and it was this fucking marathon. I think. Is it Bryan that's close to A&M?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, yeah. So, like, they got that bullshit, the 12th man or whatever, and they, for some reason, they were like, we're going to do the 12th comic. And they had a bunch of comedians showing up that night. That night, we were getting $20.
Ooh.
And so we were going up, and they put me on late for some fucking reason, so late, and it was pointless. Now, if you scan the club or the bar that we were in, you could clearly see I was the only black guy there.
Uh-oh.
You know, you can tell.
In Bryan, Texas.
In Bryan. So I was like, all right, whatever, dude. I'm just go up here, do my shit, get this 20, get the fuck on out.
Yo, we be working so hard.
For the worst shit. It's so far from Houston. There was no reason to get 20 for $20. It's so far from Houston. If you've been to Texas, you know this was a pointless. I could have done this without this. And this is gonna sound hard. And I'm gonna use the language that you can't use on that's successful. So I went on the show, and this white lady, like she thought she was being funny. So I go up, Theodore M.E. Taylor, and she goes, "Oh my God, a black guy!" And I go, "And I'll be raping you after the show."
Oh, Theo! Hell nah. Wait, what year was this?
What year was before the Me Too movement. And,
I'm about to say, this had to be early
2000.
Everybody was doing, to give context, everybody was doing like,
hey, ladies and gentlemen, this was a harsher time in life. And
Theo, that's crazy.
It's a horrible thing to say, but you knew what you were doing, and you were trying to set me off. She got up and left because it was horrible what I said.
I would.
Yeah, she was a horrible person. Go fuck yourself, lady. What were you trying to do? What were you trying to do to me? Were you trying to embarrass me? What if I didn't have the heart that I have? What if I wasn't an asshole? What if I was a fragile soul and I was just going up there to get my little fucking 6 minutes of comedy, and I was trying to get my $20.
You drove to Bryan to do 6 minutes of comedy?
I was with somebody who drove. Hey man, a whole bunch of us went. Yeah. It was back in the day, man. Like you was trying to get up as much.
You was trying to perform.
You was trying to go up. You trying to, like, that's the thing about Texas, man. It's huge, so you can go to different places. Let's go to a Regman place. Let me see. Hey, had a great set.
The set went good after that?
That was great. It was a great set. All these was so good, she walked out.
Oh, she wanted it to go bad? I mean, I would have wanted it to go bad for you, for sure.
You didn't know me. That's the whole thing. It's like you didn't know me, and you didn't know what I was capable of. You didn't know what lengths I would go to keep these people on my side. You know, you don't know what the hell I was capable of.
You don't even know.
You could have just sat in the audience and just laugh at these jokes with the rest of these fucking people.
But now,
no,
you're an asshole.
Oh my God, a black guy. Oh, what does that mean?
Is this what you meant?
Is this what you mean? Is this snap? Oh, man.
Theo, please.
Something about my race. What do you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen?
What did you think? What did you want?
What do you want to happen? Did you want me to cower? What did you want? I mean, well, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what people are. You came to watch a performance. Do that. If you were funny, you would have been on stage.
Theo, shut up. All right, so you have a comedy special, The Bowtie Guy. Right?
Theodore M.E. Taylor's Bowtie Guy. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on YouTube, Apple TV, and all the other stuff. Deezer. You can.
On Deezer?
Yeah. You can get it on everywhere. Apple Music. You can get it on.
It's an audio version too.
It's an audio version on Apple Music and also on Spotify.
Let's go.
And Jay-Z's.
You're on Tidal?
I'm on Tidal.
Ooh. So make sure y'all check that out. but before we go, last little segment. I got some questions. We're gonna talk about like where are you going from here, like where you want to go. We're talking like dream comedy projects, right? So, dream comedy movie. What would that look like for you? You starring in a movie? What would that look like?
Dream comedy movie?
If you could make the movie, this is the movie that you would want to be in.
Oh man, I got a couple ideas that I want to fucking. I work in this building. It's a high rise in West Hollywood, and I just thought of this weird script of just on the 13th of Friday, because that the other name is.
You're like, I switched it. It's not the same.
It's on the 13th of Friday. Things happen, and that's when the 13th floor opens up, because there are no 13th floors on any building.
Yeah.
And it's basically them going up to save the damsel in distress. I would play. It's like a night shift.
Mm-hmm.
I would play like the sidekick that has to work with the night shift with them, because every year you have to sacrifice a night shift crewman, one of them being black, and then the other guy, and then you have to kill the newest female tenant in the building.
So you think about this at work, huh?
Yeah, man. Because it's just stupid. Because everybody in that
HR finna listen and be like,
rich people are horrible. And
absolutely.
When they treat you like they help, it's like, I don't want to touch your dog. I love dogs. Love them. But why do you think your dog is so special? I gotta pet this nigga every day.
No, I don't really want to.
I don't want to touch your fucking animals. Keep the shit on the leash. Keep it walking. Why is this fucking thing walking around and touching me?
He said, "Why is it loose?
Why is it loose?" It makes no sense, and it annoys the shit out of me. And it's just like, you gotta pet it, you gotta look at them in the fucking face like you give a fuck. Yeah. And then would that
be a comedy? Would it be like a dark?
Yeah, it'll be a hilarious comedy. Just because there's a one floor where the guy gets the lead gets sent upstairs to an old fashioned granny fuck off. But he gets away with he backs off them and he walks out. So he denied them something. What does this make them? Karens. So they're like evil fucking like zombie Karens, and then he has to go back up to that floor and beat those bitches' ass. And the black guy, there's a sacrifice every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a black guy. So the one black guy there, he has dreads, right? Mm-hmm. And or something like that. So he keeps on coming back. He comes back. There's a black zombie that keeps popping up, and it looks just like the black guy who's supposed to be the sidekick, right? But every time he gets knocked down, the face changes, so it makes the white guy look racist.
What?
It's a generic name. Yeah.
I like how much thought you put into this. I need that. I need you to make this happen.
This is the stupidest shit ever. Yeah. And then I want to fucking write a Cagney and Lacey. It's an old ass show back in the day about old broads in the old broads in the thing. It's and I don't know why it's a Cagney and Lacey thing with Pam and Gina.
Mm-hmm.
As a thing, making a comment. It's kind of like a
that's funny
21 Jump Street type shit.
With Pam and Gina. I love them together.
Why hasn't a movie fucking been done with these women?
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
As the leads. Like, yeah, they are hilarious. They're both super talented.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see them in a musical.
Gina is so fucking talented. Like, Tanisha Arnold and what's your name?
I was hoping you was gonna remember because I just forgot. I just was watching her do an interview, so I know her name. What is her name? Hold on. Dang it! Why? What is her name? Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell. That's why it's 2 T's.
The T's.
Tisha Campbell and Tanisha.
And dude, that should be so fucking funny. Someone's gonna steal my fucking idea. That.
Write it down.
One of you nerds gonna steal my goddamn idea, but you heard.
Oh, for sure. There's gonna be some fan fiction. There's gonna be some freak shit. They gonna make it nasty because that's what nerds do. So, would you do a TV show?
Yeah. Anything to keep doing comedy.
If it was your show, what would it be about?
If it was my show?
Mm-hmm. Like the Theodore Taylor show.
I don't know, man. Like, I just don't. Like, I think those days are over, man. I think I'm good as second.
You don't think you could be like a Bernie Mac?
I think I'm good as a second who runs everything.
Okay.
Me. Where it's like, I mean, I can do all the funny stuff, and I just don't. I don't care.
Sometimes the main character doesn't get to do all the funny stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, I want to be funny.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like being a straight man sucks.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, I can do a really good straight man, but being a funny guy, is hilarious.
You're like, I don't want to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with that. And which he is on his special. Make sure to check it out.
Theodore M.E. was Bowtie Guy.
Check it out everywhere. That's all. Wherever you're listening to a podcast or your audio stuff, you can listen to that. And it's also on all the other platforms, he said. Make sure to follow him. Where can they follow you?
At Theodore Comedy, ladies and gentlemen. It's at Theodore Comedy on everything. Go to my link tree. It's at Theodore Comedy. I need some more Instagram followers. I haven't been posting things in a while, but I'm about to start posting something really new, recent.
Yeah, he got stuff in the works.
So I'm gonna start posting more shit, and yeah, that's about it.
Love it.
At Theodore Comedy though, at Theodore Comedy on everything.
At Theodore Comedy on everything. So whether you're a comedy nerd and just love to laugh, remember life's too short to take it seriously. So subscribe.
And everybody, if any black nerds at conventions, I want to do black.
Oh yeah, Theo's finna start pulling up to some cons. So all my fellow blurs out there, check out Theodore. He's a hilarious dude. Make sure to follow, subscribe, check out his special. And remember, stay curious, keep laughing or don't. I don't give a fuck what you do. Do whatever the fuck you want. Bye. End of the episode. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow me on social media at Roxxy Hayes, ROXXYHAZE. And if you'd like to support the show and get access to exclusive content, visit my Patreon at patreon.com/RoxxyHayes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications.